Anything concerning you about Mike last couple outings? Nothing typical Mike.
No, you know, he's off the edges of the plate a little bit early in the at bats. He's throwing more pitches, and there's more balls in the air. So that's just, you know, at this level of play, it's finding your way. You know, he'll get back there. It's frustrating certainly for him and for our ball club, because this doesn't resemble the guy that we're used to seeing. But you know, like a lot of other guys on our club, he's had some challenges to this point in his last 3 outings, and he'll get back on the beam here next start.
How frustrating is it to come back with a loss after last night? How exciting that was for this team.
Well, you know what? We're just trying to play good baseball, and you know, before we lost these 10 out of 11, I didn't think we're playing great baseball at 18 and 17, and we're capable of playing a lot better. And it certainly doesn't have to do with the work ethic of the players and the staff. They're doing a terrific job with that, but we have to anticipate success, and we have to enjoy being on the field more than we are. It's just really a matter of being frustrated and trying to enjoy playing baseball through the frustration, and that's a challenge for all of us, for sure.
Do you keep tinkering with that leadoff spot until you find something you really like?
No, I just didn't have Brandon.
Right.
You know, Brandon hits leadoff if he's healthy, you know, and he's a little gimped up with the foot, and I'm hoping that by just having to hit today one time and having tomorrow off, getting more treatment, and getting in here on Friday, that he'll be good to go, but it'll be a wait and see.
Saw good things from Cueto with the throwing today.
Yeah, I played catch today. You know, he had the MRI, which, you know, when they do that, they have to inject stuff into the elbow, so there's a little bit of point tenderness to the injection site. But beyond that, I don't think there's anything going on. He'll come in and play catch tomorrow, and if everything goes well, potentially throw a bullpen on Friday, and then we'll see where he falls after that.
How much added pressure are you feeling as manager after this stretch?
Pressure is self-induced, you know. It's self-induced. It's no fun to go through this. Listen, I've been doing this for a long time. Been on many teams that have had periods of real struggle, and you know, so for me, it's no added pressure. You know, listen, I've been criticized a lot in my life, so getting more criticism certainly doesn't change my mindset or my lifestyle or anything else.
Washington Nationals coming up this weekend. Important series for you guys?
Well, you know, they're all important. You know, we can't expect to really think about anything but the next game, you know, right now, until we start getting on to a much more positive role. So really, it's whoever it is that we're playing, it's important that we play well and start to play to our ability, which to this point we have yet to do.
Is there anyone on the team that you look to kind of boost the morale or the mood of the team?
No. Mm-mm.
Was there a meeting after the game with the players at all?
There was.
Were you part of that at all?
You know what? It's really nobody's business.
Do you like that they're taking that kind of upon themselves to, you know, this is, you know, they're not okay with it?
I don't know what your question
with
is.
The streak, with this stretch, that they're not okay with what's been transpiring.
Well, yeah, I mean, you're not going to find anybody that enjoys losing 10 out of 11 games. So there's nobody in there that's you know, bringing in the dancing girls right now.
Well said.
Thank you. Never fun to have these stretches, so you guys call a team players only meeting afterwards. Did you guys air things out? What exactly was said?
No, I mean, it was something that, you know, that it was something that a skipper, you know, has something to say to us. And you know, I really think that it was a very positive meeting, and, you know, I'm very optimistic about it. And, you know, hopefully tomorrow, you know, we can enjoy the day off and be ready for Friday. You know, right now things are not going our way. You know, there is no secret. But we have to be positive, man. We have to continue to go out there and grind, and we have to continue to trust, you know, in our ability. And, you know, hopefully things will turn around, because we know that we have the talent to do so, you know. But it's something that, you know, we need to go out there on the field and prove it. So hopefully Friday, you know, things will turn around.
Anybody besides Bryan speak?
I don't know. It was just a skipper, you know. I mean, when the general speak, everybody, all the soldiers listen, you know. But it was a very good one, though. It was a very good one. It was something that we need, you know, to hear. And you know, hopefully tomorrow we can enjoy, you know, a good day off and regroup and coming back on Friday. But I think, you know, in my opinion, it was a very good, meeting, and a very positive one though. That's something that he was good. He was very good.
How does this team find its way out of the hole?
I mean, we had to do the little things, man. To be honest with you, we had to go out there and pitch. We had to, play good defense and that timely hitting. That's going to be very important for us. But it's one of the things that when things that they're not going your way, it's hard for us to click. When we pitch good, we're not hitting, and then when we hit, we're not pitching good. So it's something that we need to go out there and put everything together and good things will happen. But we just have to be very optimistic and trust in our ability. So hopefully for Friday we can start and change, because this is not fun, man. I like to smile a lot, but you can't smile. I had to give you guys a fake smile right now.
Mike, what do you feel like the difference has been for you the last 3 outings?
I mean, I'm just, number one is missing over the middle, and number two is just probably not going with instincts enough, and just kind of going with the standard plan, I guess. I mean, I don't know how to word it. It's just it'll come. It's 3 games. Unfortunately, it's been 3 games, and I haven't caught on to it quick enough. So still got a lot of starts left.
So you don't feel like it's not an arm issue with you or anything like
Nope,
that?
no, my arm feels great. So it's not the arm.
Obviously, you can't dispel all the stuff you guys just talked about. What was the conversation like with Tucker there? What was he kind of trying to encourage you about and talk with you about?
I mean, to me that's personal, so I'm not going to share what we talk about. But it's basically just getting back on what we had success with, and it's our job to do that, and it's ultimately my job. But I mean, if he's going to be my guy, I mean, it's our job to figure it back out.
Have you had a stretch like this before where you pitched really well and then a couple in between where it was, touch and go and you got it back in time?
Yeah, I guess you could look back at the 11 where I finished the year pretty well, and then going to 12 I had a pretty bad year. So I mean, I guess these 3 games are kind of that feeling of 12. But I personally feel like I'll figure it out a lot faster than I did in 12.
We're almost a third way through this season. Can you describe the team's mentality?
We're beat, obviously. I mean, we're mentally heated right now. But I mean, like I said, it's only 2 months into the year, and a lot can happen in 4 months. I mean, I think we're putting too much pressure on ourselves, and it's just a matter of doing our best to feel like kids again. And I mean, right now it's not easy to feel like a kid, and you want to do your job, you want to do better every day, and sometimes you grind too much in your own head, so you got to take a step back and try to smile. So,
what would you say has been some of the bright spots so far this season?
I mean, we're a team that stays pretty positive as far as we all get along with each other. I mean, I feel like that's the best part of this team, is that we all get along with each other. It's just we don't kick each other in the butt enough. We don't have that connection to where we can kind of joke around with each other in that way. But I mean, the great part is we all get along. Sometimes you want that kick in the butt, though.
Bryan mentioned you guys had a team meeting. What are you hoping that does for you guys, just kind of based on what you've been going through lately?
I mean, you hope it wakes us up and gives us a clear head come Friday. But I mean, we know what we're doing. We know what we need to figure out. It's just a matter of putting pieces together and finding a way to grind out wins instead of grind out losses.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree. You got to find it within yourself to, go out there and play for somebody. I think that's sort of what he's saying. Play for, your family, for your team, for your city. Something. Play against the other guy. Whoever's playing at your position. You got to find somebody to play. Not only, you're battling yourself at the plate or at the mound, but how about you battle against somebody else on the other team? Say, hey, I'm gonna beat him today, and something else to focus on, and try and get us going.
team tight collectively because of the losing? Putting too much pressure on each other and yourselves?
No, we've always been tight. I don't think that changes anything. I just think, when it comes down to it, we're just not, producing. It's just unbelievable. You lose 10 out of 11. Some games you're in, some games you're not. And, when you're losing and all of a sudden you're down in the beginning of games, it's like, it's kind of like here we go again kind of thing. And, it's on us as hitters to get back in the game, or, pitchers same way, to help us pick us up. So frustrating on all levels. It's good to have an off day, I guess, and we'll come back. We're playing against a really good team on Friday, and why not play against a really good team? And, why not? We got Harper coming in town, so I'll battle against him. We'll see what happens, And, not in a bad way. I like the kid, but, let's see if I can beat him out that day, play against somebody.
Is it those little challenges that can kind of keep a team during a long season going and trying to get yourselves out of a bad groove?
Yeah, you got to find something. Whatever you've done in the past, figure it out. I don't know. There's not much really you can say. You just got to find it within yourself, come together collectively, and we've been doing that. It's just a matter of figuring out how to win games, and we haven't been doing that.